So we're back for another walk in the woods, and this time you may notice we're not walking and we're not in the woods. That is because it is raining. It has rained every day this week. So originally this video was going to be preparation for the Fiber Frolic, which is next weekend. But I had a really fun conversation with a friend about content creation, and part of our conversation touched on this channel, and the topic that came up was longevity. Mainly, you're doing a travel channel? Do you travel enough for that? And the answer is kind of. So the channel is not entirely based on travel, but more based on events that I attend, places I go, but also a combination of crochet and gaming. We haven't seen a lot of that yet because my yarn is back ordered and won't ship until June probably. But when it does come to the travel part of the channel, we do have, or I do have a lot of trips planned out this year, so we'll definitely have something to update, if not every month, at least every other month. So what I'm trying to do going forward is having 3 big events per year, which are actual festivals, conventions, things like that I attend, and then we usually have just various yarn store travels and things like that. For this year, we've already hit our first big event, which was PAX East, and we did a video on PAX East, which was really fun and something that I'm still enjoying going back over. The next event that we have for this year is actually coming next weekend, the last day of May, and that's going to be the Maine Fiber Frolic. So that will take place in Windsor, Maine, at the Windsor Fairgrounds. And it's a 2-day event, but we'll be going over on Saturday, and hopefully either Sunday or Monday we'll put out the travel video for it. Later on that week, we'll probably do the full vlog and potentially any haul that I get. But after that, our next big event for the year, which would be our 3rd big event, will be the Fiber Festival of New England. That takes place every November. It takes place at the Mallory Building at the Big E Fairgrounds, which is in Springfield, Massachusetts. So we'll have plenty of video to pull from that because it is a 4-hour drive from where I live in Maine down to Springfield, Massachusetts. And then of course we're going to be driving back. So for that one, we'll actually be staying in Massachusetts for a few days to attend the full event and potentially meet some family that lives down there. Hard to say. We're not sure exactly what we're doing yet. We just know we're going. So those are the 3 big events for this year. In addition to the big events, every year I take part in the Maine Yarn Cruise, which is just a collaboration between various yarn stores in the state of Maine. They do giveaways, they do crochet alongs, knit alongs, and it's just a lot of travel, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to combine the travel clips with a video inside the actual yarn stores. Some of the yarn stores are a little bit smaller, like a room, and some are decently sized. I'm hoping that they'll let me bring in my Osmo Pocket so that I can actually film what the yarn store looks like. If that's not permitted, I might be able to get some pictures on my cell phone. It's entirely up to the employees at the yarn stores that I go to. And of course, while I'm doing all of the event and travel videos, we'll also be doing the weekly Take a Walk. I was speaking to a friend earlier this week, and he did have a really good idea of not just keeping to my lone nature trail that I was planning on doing all my walks at, but going to different nature trails and different walks around the state and doing my little vlog in those assorted places. So that's another goal. We'll spice up the walks and we'll go to interesting places. We'll have fun with it. So in addition to the travel vlogs, which will be both a full-length vlog and a quick music montage, we have the weekly videos. We're going to be having crochet tips and tricks aimed more towards the beginner, because I have had people request more information about getting into crochet. And while I don't think of myself as an awesome teacher, I feel like some things are recent enough. I say 25 years later. Some things I've retaught myself a few times, and I can kind of understand where the difficulties may lie for newer creators or newer crocheters. So I like to think that I might have an okay outlook in putting out some shorter videos. Maybe just reels or YouTube shorts or something like that. Just a quick refresher or a quick introduction to certain concepts. And then, like I released last weekend I released a very short video that was just featuring my recording equipment. So it showed you the GoPro, I showed you all the GoPro mounts, the smart remote, I showed you the mic and the DJI Pocket 2, so people can actually see what I use. So I think bonus content like that will be something that I'll kind of sprinkle in here and there. We'll probably take a look at DaVinci at some point, just so that people can see where I actually edit my videos, because I like behind the scenes looks at things. Behind the scenes look at things. Words. Ideally, what I want out of my Take a Walk in the Woods videos is just short, a brief summary. And I think simply because we're not taking a walk, I'm not able to ramble as much as I usually would. So I think this will come in at under 10 minutes. So in the meantime, I've pulled various clips. We've got clips of me driving on the interstate in Maine. I've got some clips of me driving on the interstate in Massachusetts. And we'll just have that playing in the background. And this is Let's Take a Drive with Me, episode 2. So GG. The next planned video is going to be next Saturday, and it's going to hopefully be what I'm taking with me to the Fiber Frolic. And then right after that, we're actually going to put out the Fiber Frolic video. Or I'm going to put out the Fiber Frolic video. So if you stuck with me, thank you. I very much appreciate it. And I hope we'll have some more fun videos for you soon. So GG.